Many thanks indeed, everyone, for staying with us here on Mabando 101.9 FM. And this is welcoming you to our special program here with Ambassador Kechukwu Chukwuemeka. He is the media head to Dr. Chinedu Umeadi, who owns a humanitarian foundation. Thank you so much, Ambassador Kechukwu, for coming on the program this evening.
All right, Mr. Udoka Mokoye, I must appreciate you for the excellent work you're doing in this station. Thank you for having me.
All right, quickly, let's begin in earnest. What do you make of today's event? I understand your principal, Dr. Chinedu Umeadi, was honored with an award. What do you make of it?
Well, it has been praises. It has been expression of appreciation and impression, because irrespective of the fact that Umeadi is doing a charity work, I think commendation is necessary. It goes to show that the society appreciates what the gentleman is doing. Okay, so we really appreciate your station for finding Dr. Chinedu Umeadi worthy to be appreciated. Okay, it is a tonic that we strap his morale, to do more in community building, poverty alleviation, economic expansion, and upliftment of the well-being of the common man in the street.
Now, thank you so much. What does Dr. Chinedu Umeadi stands for?
Yeah, Dr. Chinedu Umeadi Foundation stands for, I think it's synonymous with philanthropy, okay, charity, altruism, okay, just to see that the community, our society is an ideal one. What is obtainable in Europe, Western world, advanced country as we used to call it, is also possible in Africa, in Nigeria, in Anambra, with the people of Dr. Chinedu Umeadi Foundation. If you look at his clear-cut programs that is people-oriented, you will see that if such is encouraged in our society will be an Eldorado, to be a best place for Africans to live, and not just going out of the continent searching for greener pasture. If there is enough education that is qualitative, that is where there is conducive environment for learning, if there is school fees for the students who are eager and brilliant to in the educational pursuit, if there is assistance for those guys, those girls and boys, the students who are there ready to learn, if there is assistance for them, I think they will do well to convert our society to a modern society that will be ideal and be conducive for everybody to live in. The idea of going outside the country, fetching for greener pasture, will be a mirage, because if you are comfortable, you will see no reason to go out there, out of the shore, fetching for that greener pasture. So, and that is exactly what this foundation stands for. They believe in giving scholarship for people who don't have the wherewithal to be in school and learn. They give them a helping hand. Okay. Just recently, Dr. Chinedu Umeadi Foundation floated a program, though he used to do that periodically. We just concluded an essay competition where 7 brilliant students, distinguished themselves, and they went home with a scholarship package under the auspices of this foundation. I think it's something that is commendable. I think it is exemplary, and I want to thank your station for fishing out Dr. Chinedu Umeadi to reward him for all he has been doing. And he has never stopped. It's a continuous process. Like I told you, it's a periodic program. During the COVID-19 era, he doled out millions of naira COVID-19 palliative. He gave to institutions, he gave to so many communities, just to see that this COVID-19 didn't ravage our people and our institutions. He's doing a lot. He's investing in community building, invested in economic expansion of our people, not just the society in general, but individually. He believes that the common man on the street needs to be assisted, needs to eat at least two square meals in a day. He doesn't hear a cry of a poor man and look down on him. He must do something to assist him. He is an epitome of excellence in philanthropy. I must tell you that his philanthropic ideology is uncommon, is legendary, is meritorious, and impossible to ignore. And I want to thank your station for this.
All right, thank you so much, Ambassador Kechukwu Chukwuemeka, the media aide to Dr. Chinedu Umeadi. Now, let me ask you this question, because across the state, across the nation, all over the world, we have numerous foundations. What do you think Dr. Chinedu Umeadi Foundation is doing that stand it out among others, or stood him out?
Well, I think your award is an eloquent testimony and testament to what he has been doing. His efforts, his impact is well captured in your plaque. Okay, it's succinctly described. So Umeadi is setting up, is kind of redefining what philanthropy really means. This is a gentleman, a medical doctor of international class, who think it's necessary, to think home. Exactly what our governor means when he talks about akuluono. He gives without expectation of returns. Okay? He believes that an individual needs motivation for him to work hard. He believes in working hard. He believes in educational excellence. He believes in excellence in many fronts. Once it is excellence, that is where you will see Dr. Chinedu Umeadi. He believes in community building. He nudges excellence in any front. Okay? As I'm talking to you, a football match is going on in the state, just to see that youth are given sense of belonging. It's also a way of bringing them together and charting the way forward for the youth. He empowers a lot of them. Testimonies are about offline and online. If you click online now, you will see so many programs under the auspices of this foundation. And the gentleman is still doing a lot and has a lot to do in his plans. Thank you so much, Mr. Udo.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Kechukuchuku Emeka. And if you just tuned in, this is a special program designed for for Dr. Chinedu Umeadi, who owns a humanitarian foundation assisting the needy and downtrodden in the society. Now, a quick one. Would you say Dr. Chinedu Umeadi has a plan post-COVID-19?
Yeah, he has a litany of programs, okay? During the COVID, he had an excellent plan. And like I told you, it's a continuous process. His philanthropic ideology is a continuous process. He will continue, according to him, he will continue to nudge philanthropy as long as he lives. That is one thing that is uncommon about him. And he doesn't expect any returns. He's an unsung philanthropist, who is very inspirational. Okay, his type is, indescribable and fine, and that's, I think, commendable. So, like you asked, his post-COVID program, just recently, during the COVID period, he set out quiz competition for science students, and just last week they rounded it up. Okay, and the first student that distinguished himself got a scholarship award, and some other people went on with consolation prizes. Next year we have so many programs under the offices of the foundation, so he has a lot to do. Okay, he believes in building humanity. He believes that irrespective of how excellent our natural resources is, without achieving excellence in human capacity building, that we are not forging ahead. That is an exercise in fertility. So his post-COVID-19 programs is a mountain, is so humongous, okay? Is so prestigious, okay? What he's doing is, visible to a blind man and also audible to even a deaf. So he's doing a lot. He has a lot. His philanthropy, cut across so many sections of this human life, okay? He is very well prepared to uplift humanity from dungeon of poverty, confusion, and restlessness. That is exactly what Chinedu Umeadi is synonymous to.
Thank you so much. On a final note, then, how do you think he views today's award given to him? Would you say is encouraged? Is a kind of encouragement to him?
Yeah, to him, he is very much impressed. I just had a phone call with him, and he was superlatively excited with what you people did today. And in expression of his impression, he gave a token in support of what you people are doing today. Like I told you, you just bestowed an honor to him. And I believe that honor is a language of greatness. He feel, he feel celebrated. He feel motivated. He feel that, his impact is well felt in the society. Whenever you are doing something and people are not encouraging you, you need to ask yourself some questions whether you are getting it right. But with what you did, it shows that society appreciates him, and he will, vehemently and courageously continue to do his excellent work in philanthropy.
Thank you so much. A quick one before we go. How does he select those people he affects their life?
Just merit.
Merit based.
Merit, and nothing but merit. Well, we set up essay competition. We Anambrarians, we are urged to come and show their mental toughness.
Irrespective of local government.
Irrespective of local government, okay? But it's majorly for undergraduates, okay? Wherever you live, wherever you come from, come and participate. As far as you are an Anambrarian, okay? Come and participate, show your brilliance, and at the end of the day, 7 people emerged. It was thoroughly merit, okay? No bias, no compromise of any sort. So it's basically merit. And the quiz competition we just concluded last week was conducted in conjunction with Anambra State Post-Primary Service Commission. That is to tell you the basic, that is to tell you how credible the process is. When the government is involved, I don't think there is anything short of merit. So he's doing he's pursuing his agenda with every sense of excellence and merit.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Okechukwu Emeka, and give us your final thought on the program.
Well, Papando is doing a great job. Papando is just an Igbo name. In English, we call it star. And the star shines for people to, it glows, it gives us light. And the light humbles darkness. Okay? So, and that is exactly what information stands for. Information will give you knowledge. And illumination. And the illumination of the path of man. Okay? So, you guys are doing the work of God. Not just to, inform and orient the people. You're also doing the work of God. And I must commend you for that. Is excellent and, exemplary. We will continue to, synergize with you in order to project and uplift our society to an enviable level.
Thank you so much, Ambassador Okechukwu Emeka.
Thank you, Mr. Doka.
Media aid to Dr. Chinedu Umeadi Foundation. Thank you so much for your time on the program.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here with you, Mr. Doka. God will stop at nothing in blessing you for your work.
Amen. And I am hopeful Doka will get. Thank you all for being part and parcel of the program. Sometime next week.